The Red Lion pub, situated in Wiltshire, is the site of Europe's largest stone circle, dating between 4000 and 2400 BC. A woman known Florrie is said to haunt this pub. The story goes that Florrie was thrown down a well by her soldier husband during the time of the English Civil War. Having gone to battle while he was away, Florrie took a lover. One night her husband returned unexpectedly from duty and discovered Florrie with the said lover. In a fit of rage he shot his love rival dead, stabbed his wife and threw her body down a well, sealing it with a boulder. On one occasion a chandelier in the restaurant started spinning at an alarming rate when a man with a bushy beard was sat underneath it. Customers have seen Florrie disappearing into the mouth of the well in the bar area, which has been glassed over and now doubles as a table. She has also appeared in the ladies' loos, and a former landlady reported seeing her throw salt and pepper mills across the tables in the restaurant. Guests have also reported sightings of ghosts of two children cowering in the corner of the avenue bedroom, while a horse-drawn carriage has been known to pull up outside the pub in the middle of the night. Before the Bank of England stood here, two taverns, the Cock and the Hunch of Vention, occupied the site in the 16th and 17th centuries. Both were demolished in 1888 to make way for the construction of the Law Courts branch of the Bank of England, which traded on the site for 8 to 7 years. Now a pub again, the spot boasts a grisly past as it lays between Sweeney Todd's former barber shop and Mrs. Lovett's pie shop. The tunnels and vaults below the present building were where Todd's victims were butchered before being cooked and sold in pies to Mrs. Lovett's unsuspecting customers. People who have took tours of the old bank vaults state that the ears on the back of their neck have stood on end. Many report feeling like there is a darker energy within the building, and many have reported that it has sent chills to their bones and they just couldn't wait to get out. The Ostrich Inn is located in Berkshire and dates back to 1106. The inn was originally named the Hospice and was used as a hideout by the legendary highwayman Dick Turpin. The inn is said to be the site of over 60 murders. Most famous were those committed in the 17th century by the landlord at the time. Mr. Jarman and his wife made a profitable sideline by murdering wealthy guests after they retired for the night. The pair had a trap door built into the floor of one of their bedrooms, and when a rich candidate arrived, they would tip the sleeping victim from the hinged door through the trap door and into a vat of boiling liquid below. The unfortunate guest's belongings were then sold to local gypsies. Paranormal activity at the inn includes strange noises, moving objects on their own accord, and ghostly figures. A woman in a Victorian dress has been seen walking the corridors, while the most haunted area of the building is the upstairs restaurants next to where the murders took place. Another common report is cold spots in the downstairs ladies' loo, which used to be the pantry where Jarman used to store his victims' bodies. The early 16th century Golden Fleece is located in York and is reported to be one of the most haunted pubs in the country. Resident spooks is said to be that of Jeff Monroe, a Canadian airman who was staying at the pub in room 4 when he died in 1945. He died by throwing himself out of the bedroom window. People staying in this former room have reported sightings of a figure in full uniform standing over them. They have also reported drops in temperature. Customers have also complained of bed covers being removed, clothes taken off the rails and thrown onto the floor, and the sound of footsteps running across the hallway. In 2002, on a ghost hunt, a number of people saw a man dressed in the late 17th century clothes walking through the wall of the bar. Another spirit known to haunt the pub is that of Lady Anne Peckett, wife of the one-time Major of York, John Peckett. A number of guests and staff have reported sightings of her wandering the corridors up and down the staircase at night. Other ghosts include a man known as One-Eyed Jack, dressed in a red coat and holding a pistol, and the ghost of a boy is believed to have been trampled to death by in the Victorian era. Outside the pub